welcome to my channel. And I guess you guys know the drill: subscribe, like, share and comment. So in today's video I'm going to talk about how I felt when I took a break from social media. And I took a break for about 2 weeks from social media, and I know 2 weeks isn't long, but it really is long enough for you to clear your mind and really get in touch with yourself, your mind, your whole body, and pretty much with the universe and the world itself. And I want to talk about my experience that I had for 2 weeks and how my experience was and what I took from this experiment. I guess you can call it an experiment, and maybe something you might find that benefits you, or maybe there's something you can also take from this video and that might help you in general. So keep watching. So the first question is, why did I do this? I did this because I was waking up in the morning, and the first thing I would do as soon as the alarm goes off, I would go through my social media, I would go through my emails, I would go through the pretty much all the platforms you can go through, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. I was doing it every morning, and it almost became part of my daily routine. And because I do work, pretty much half my work is over social media, and that is what I do daily. So I felt like I really needed to just cleanse myself, my mind, my body, and just see how I react without social media for about 2 weeks, and just to see how my habits and how my lifestyle is affected by this. And I was really intrigued. So growing up, I didn't really have social media, and I remember being such a happy kid and full of life. Not that I'm not now, but I just feel like my routine was so consumed by social media. I go on maybe Instagram or TikTok or whatever, Twitter, and I'd probably go on for wanting to go on for 10 minutes and end up being on these pages scrolling and scrolling away for at least half an hour to an hour. And you know what, that time just goes so fast when you're just there swiping away. So I really wanted to take away that addiction side of social media and just pretty much have a cleanse, and where I would be mentally after this cleanse. And I wanted to see if it was actually worth it, and if there was something I'm missing out on, or am I just like everyone else, like it's a norm and it's normal, or is there something else to it? So the first thing I found really difficult for the first few days was basically breaking out of the habit, because my habit was just so I'd wake up and I'll just pick it up. It was like an automatic response where my muscles kind of were just reflexing to click on the TikTok app, to click on the YouTube app, and it was almost like a reflex. But stopping that and kind of consciously realizing I must not go on these apps, that was probably the most difficult part of it for the first few days. After I had broken out of that habit, for me, it was pretty much, okay, yeah, I'm sitting here, I might not be doing anything, but I don't need to scroll. I don't need to go through those pages or watch the shorts on there or watch the TikTok small short videos. I don't need to see that. So then I'll end up doing something else. So then I ended up spending a lot more quality time with my family and friends, and just being in the present moment, in the present time with the people I love. I was really enjoying that. I almost felt like I was taking the power back, and I was really in control of my time, and I wasn't spending an endless amount of time just aimlessly scrolling, and to be honest, probably messing up my mental state as well. Because when you're going through such social media pages where everyone's putting the best part of their lives highlighted on the social media pages, it does make you question your own life. And without that in my life, I was seriously out there, diverting and putting that energy that I would have put scrolling and pretty much focusing and comparing my own life. I was putting it out there. I was going out, I was doing more activities, I was spending more time with my family, and so I was spending more time with my friends and family. And overall I felt mentally quite light. I felt almost like I had been reborn. There was nothing that I felt I was comparing myself with, and I literally just had myself and my present time and what I do with that time. And I was like, by the end of the first week, that habit of trying to click onto the social media pages, that had gone. And I was, by the second week, I was really actually having such a good time. There was no endless scrolling. I was having good sleep, and I was waking up on time, and I was sleeping on time, and I just felt more positive. And overall, like, everyone around me felt good as well, because maybe you bounce off each other as well when you're giving so much time to everyone. And so I just generally felt a lot more like with the present time and connected to myself. I was just really enjoying being me and just getting on with life, and not having the comparisons, and not being so consumed by social media, and just lighter, and just like, yeah, everything's fine. Like, yeah, okay, I'm not on social media for the past 2 weeks, but that's fine, that's okay. And just accepting everything, and just realizing that you don't really need to have everyone's attention all the time, where you can just step back and you can just be in tune with yourself, with your mind, with your body, and with the people around you. And that is really important. So I felt like this whole experiment that I did, it definitely did teach me that to accept and be accepted, and that's okay, and everything is fine. You do not need to constantly feel the pressure of social media and to constantly sit there watching videos and scrolling. It's not always the best for your mind. It's not gonna give you good quality sleep. I think, like, even my eyes felt so much better. Like, maybe I wasn't scrolling so much, so my eyes felt so much better, and I just mentally, I didn't feel tired. I felt like when I was scrolling, I was feeling tired, and so, like, just generally, I felt like it was just like a fresh feeling. I felt so light, and probably one of the best for myself. And I've definitely incorporated this into my lifestyle now, going forward, what I want out of my life. And I realized that I was consumed by social media, and I was doing a lot of comparisons, and it wasn't healthy for my mental state. So taking this break really did help me. It made me just reflect back to myself and put that energy back on myself, and it's made me realize that I don't actually need to scroll so much. I don't need to focus and put my energy out there so much. And then it was really just not healthy for me. And now I feel like, having gone through this like experiment for 2 weeks, yeah, I definitely feel like I'm really happy with where I am right now, mentally, and just generally where I am, and that's something I want to continue with. It was definitely the best thing I could do for myself, and I'm really happy I did it. I mean, I did it for 2 weeks, and I'm still going to continue doing it. And I definitely feel like people, when I see like kids nowadays, when they're just really like consumed on social media, I do feel like it could really affect your mental health. And it's probably something that now and then probably do take a break and just reflect back on yourself, play some board game, play some of the traditional games. We don't always have to be stuck to our phones, and I feel like there is so much in life for us to see and do, like physically, and actual real present moments and present time. So let's not allow mobile phones to take that away from us. Until next time.